turn up.
Hi everyone, it's Miss Alyse, Teen Services Librarian at Sachem Public Library. Today I'm going to show you how to create Blackout Poetry using Google Slides. Now, some of you may have created Blackout Poetry in the past, where you find a poem within an existing piece of text. It could be a newspaper, a magazine article, maybe the page of an old book, and you might have used a marker to cover over the words that you didn't want to be a part of your poem. And you may have also created a drawing or a design around your poem, and it might have looked something like this. Today we're going to take this concept and we are going to achieve it electronically. And I like creating Blackout Poetry electronically because it's very easy to edit, and if you make a mistake, very easy to fix your mistake. So the first thing that you want to do when creating Blackout Poetry is decide what text you're going to use to find your poem. I decided that I am going to use the book Anne of Green Gables by L.M. Montgomery. And feel free to pause this video and take some time to find your text and come back later. But once you have the text that you're going to be working with, we can open Google Drive, and I have mine already open. So once you're in your Drive, you can go to New and open Google Slides. So we're going to click Google Slides to open a new slide. And we can go ahead and get rid of this themes menu. We're not going to need that. And the first thing that we want to do is do a little formatting. And we're going to change the layout to a blank layout. And you can do that by either clicking on Layout here, or we can go up to Slide, click Apply Layout, and then go to Blank. Now we want the most space to work with when we're creating our Blackout Poetry. So we're going to change the size of this slide. And you'll do that by going to File, Page Setup. You're going to change it to Custom in the drop-down menu. And then we're going to change the size to 8.5 by 11. And you can click Apply. Now we are ready to put our text into this slide. Now you might be typing in your text, but you also might be copying and pasting it, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to open the book, and I'm going to grab what I want to use for my poem. And then you can right click and hit copy. And depending on what kind of device you're using, you can Command C or Control C as well. Now we're going to go back to the presentation slide and hit Insert, Text Box. Draw the text box to cover the entire slide. And then right click and paste. And again, depending on what you're using, you could Command V or Control V to paste as well. Now the text is a little small, so I'm going to highlight it. And up here in font size, I'm going to go ahead and change the font. And I noticed that this word got cut off, so I'll fix that. So now what you're going to do, once you have everything ready to go, you're going to click outside of this text box. And we are going to go to Backgrounds and change the background color. I'm going to select gray. You can really select whatever color you want as long as you can still see the words. And then you will hit Done. Now we're ready to create our poem. So a good thing to do is quickly glance at the words on your screen and see what is standing out to you. what message or theme do you want to convey in your poem? Do you want it to match the theme of the original text? My text is from Anne of Green Gables, and the main character, Anne, is a pretty optimistic person, so I am going to try to keep my poem pretty positive. So I am going to select the words that I want in my poem, and then go to the highlight color tool and highlight it in white. And you're going to do that for all the words that you want in your poem. And you can highlight strings of words, you can highlight individual words, it's whatever you want to use. Okay, and then once everything is highlighted, you can click outside of the text box again, and we're going to go back to backgrounds and change the color to black, and then hit done. And there you have your Blackout Poetry. Now, if you want to add some imagery to this, you can go up to Insert. You have the option to add shapes to different lines. I want to add an image, so I'm going to go to Image, and I'm going to search the web for my image, so I click on Search the Web. And I think I will add a rose, so I'm going to add rose, and after that I'm going to add PNG, because I want my image to have a transparent background. So I'm going to pick Rose PNG Transparent, and it's going to bring up a bunch of images. This first image looks fine, so I'm going to click on the image that I want to use, and then down to the right, I'm going to click on Insert. Now you can resize your photo and move it around to wherever you want it. And that's it. So quickly, before I end the video, I want to show you the references that helped me create this presentation for you. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments. And if you want to share your Blackout poetry with us, put those in the comments as well. We would love to see them. And don't forget that you can follow Sachem Library on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and TikTok. Thanks for watching.